Sony finds out the physical discs have some advantages. Black Ops 7 gets a new matchmaking system. People who paid for early access for Halo Campaign Evolved didn't get it. And Xbox is testing ads.
Ooh, that's right. Welcome to Inside Games Roundup, everybody. The only gaming news show brave enough to report that Sony's all-digital future is already off to a really bad start. I mean, it has been ever since. Gosh, they're just getting dogpiled nonstop. But to hear about that, we got to throw to the one Inside Games staffer that's been getting off to a bad start for about 40 years now. Brian Garr, what's going on with PlayStation?
Oh, nothing good, Law Dog. So yeah, just weeks after Sony announced it would stop releasing new PS5 games on physical discs starting in 2028, they are now dealing with the exact scenario that literally everyone warned them about. Yes, the PlayStation Network has been experiencing outages for hours today, several hours, which means players can't access online services and, drumroll, their digital games. They don't work.
What a surprise. The outage started this morning at around 8:30 a.m. Eastern, which was about the same time that Amazon Web Services reported connectivity issues affecting servers in its US West 2 region.
AWS later marked those issues as resolved, but PlayStation users continue reporting multiple issues.
Yeah, and I checked at 1 p.m. Central this afternoon, and Sony's status page indicated that all services were experiencing issues. I just checked again. It's around 2 now, and it looks like most everything is back up now except for the PlayStation Store. But again, that would mean it was down for, I don't know, 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours. Oh, my kids will be excited. I said 6, 7.
The timing is horrible here for Sony. The outage occurred just as the open beta for a PS5 exclusive fighting game, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, was getting underway, and the developer acknowledged that PS5 players were having issues.
Oh, damn, that's happening this weekend? Oh, well, I guess we'll give it some time to mellow out, yeah. Overall, the outage highlighted the fragility of a digital-only system, something that Sony's digital-only detractors, and there are many of them, myself included, were very happy to point out.
Yeah, specifically, the game preservation group Does It Play took a big shot at Sony on X, writing this morning, "We had ourselves a lovely PSN outage, we see, just one of many things that can go wrong with an all-digital future in the way Sony's shapes up to be. Be careful what you wish for."
Well, I didn't wish. I don't know that. Did anybody wish for this? Except other than Sony, wish for the all digital future. That this is a really interesting thing because they've gotten backlash now for weeks. We're probably going on months now, and I'm very curious to see if they reverse their stance. I don't think that they will, because I think generally it's a minority complaining about this. All I've seen over the last few days are reports about how physical sales keep going down, and they're like the lowest they've ever been. And I see that over and over in video game news as well. So I'm really curious to see if Sony changes tack.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Sony's just going to ride it out. And that means that they'll also just kind of quietly ignore incidents like this. This actually made me think of a dire circumstance. So far, I've mostly just been I've been resistant or I've been downtrodden about Sony's future because of prices. I feel like it's just going to lead to higher prices for everyone, and that's not great. But I don't know why I wasn't even thinking on this route, that if it's all digital, it opens up the route for like cyber attacks to completely destabilize the system, like it happened back in 2013, 2011, I can't remember, the big Sony outage. So if they get DDoS'd on the eve of a big game, or as PlayStation and its global reach becomes more important, who knows? Maybe political actors will start to DDoS Sony for whatever reason, to make a point or make a statement or have demands. Or what if the PSN gets ransomed on the night GTA 6 launches? Something like that. That's how to get in the headlines, for whatever reason. So to have it all go through that one funnel, and I know that Sony's network it's not one laptop running in a garage somewhere. But there's still no proven and reliable way to defend against DDoSs, or rather the cost of doing so gets extraordinarily large. So it's bad. It's bad. It does hand a degree of control and like trolling ability over to a bad group of people. I don't like that at all. Ugh.
All right, let's move on. Call of Duty matchmaking somehow is about to get even more complicated. Activision announced that Black Ops 7 introduced a new matchmaking system with the launch of Season 5, meaning the game will now feature 3 different matchmaking options.
According to Activision, the new system was shaped by player feedback and lessons learned over the past year. The company also pointed to the recent popularity of the PlayStation ports of Black Ops and Black Ops 2, saying they reminded the team, quote, that there are many elements of those experiences that players appreciate.
My gosh, what a statement. Wow, people bought it. Okay. The new matchmaking system is described as being, quote, inspired by those classic games and will be available in quick play party games and the Black Ops classic playlists.
And if you're wondering how this differs from the game's existing open matchmaking option, you're not alone.
Before launch, Treyarch introduced open matchmaking as an alternative to the standard system, saying it uses, quote, minimal skill consideration after years of community complaints about skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah, since release, players have been able to choose either the standard or open versions of the same playlists, but the announcement left players wondering what exactly they're choosing between now.
In a follow-up post on X, Activision tried to clarify how the new system differs from open, saying the new system builds on what we've learned with smarter team balancing, wide match variety, improvements that help keep matches full, and a better experience for mixed level parties.
Are they trying to combine like skill-based matchmaking and open matchmaking?
Is what
I
it
don't know what
sounds
they're
like, yeah.
It sounds like they just slapped a sticker on on the top that says like, it's new. Improved
It's
flavor.
the new Coke of matchmaking systems. No one will get that.
Who knows?
Yeah, it really does seem like, I mean, like, that's what it's a way to manage clients, right? If they don't like your coffee, you take, okay, I'll fix it. Take it into the back. Wait a sec. Come back out. Here it is. Same shit. And like, oh, thank you. That's much better. So it makes me wonder if that's just what they're doing. Did they just add a new menu option and say, okay, you didn't like that one. Try this one. And it's the same thing. Who knows? It's just so weird. They're being so vague about it.
This matchmaking system has more urine in it.
20% more zest.
All right, moving along. Some Halo Campaign Evolved players paid extra for early access and then got told they were too early, which I'm pretty sure is what they were paying for.
The remake entered its early access period earlier this week, but players who bought the $20 premium upgrade reported being locked out of the game. Instead of launching, they were greeted with an Xbox error message saying they were too early to play.
Oh my gosh, this all digital future is just, it's off to a roaring start, isn't it? The issue appeared to affect players who bought the premium upgrade and not those who bought the full premium edition outright, or players with physical copies. How about that? Yeah, the problem quickly spread across social media and Reddit, with frustrated players saying they paid specifically for the 5 days of early access but couldn't get in. Oh, it's so frustrating. You take time off of work, you arrange everything, you got a pizza showing up to the house. Nothing.
Don't worry though, Halo support says it is investigating the problem for players, for consoles and the Xbox app on PC. For Steam users having launch issues, the recommendation is to just completely quit Steam and restart the launcher before trying again.
Have they fixed this? I heard about this yesterday. I actually haven't seen anybody post about the fix yet.
I haven't seen an update yet.
Yeah. The game released for everyone else today and is sitting at an 81 on Metacritic. Polygon wrote, quote, if you've never played a Halo game before, but you know you enjoy shooters, Halo Campaign Evolved is the perfect place to start.
Very safe and logical recommendation. Sure, yeah. Kotaku was more lukewarm on the game, saying, there's not much here beyond the campaign. The bonus levels are fine, but not nearly as good as the main OG content, and the price is high. Also, pretty valid, yeah.
All right, and speaking of Xbox, they're getting into the ad game. Starting this week, Xbox insiders can stream games for free if, and there's a big if, they volunteer to watch ads first.
McDonald's.
About a verification cans. Oh no.
we got to show the McDonald's Connect ad. Participants can stream a selection of games they already own, including Forza Horizon 6 and 007 First Light, as well as free-to-play games like Call of Duty Warzone, Genshin Impact, and War Thunder. But remember, they're watching ads when they play those games.
And weirdly, you have to do this before you join the queue to launch a cloud game. So couldn't you watch the ads while you're in the queue? Crazy idea. You know what? I'll just go on here. To unlock your 1 hour of gaming, you have to watch a 2-minute block of ads. That gives you 1 hour of uninterrupted gameplay. complete with a countdown warning before your session ends. If you want to keep going, you'll have to watch another block of ads. So, I don't know, 2 minutes for an hour. Hey, that beats old broadcast TV by a pretty good margin.
Xbox says the goal is to make cloud gaming more accessible, especially for players who don't own a console or subscribe to Game Pass. They also noted that cloud streaming can help Xbox One owners play newer Xbox Series X and S games without upgrading their hardware.
That is true. While Xbox stopped short of confirming this is the first step toward a permanent ad-supported cloud gaming tier, it said it plans to learn from the test and improve the experience based on player feedback. McDonald's. But I'm going to say this because we all know it's coming. If this is for free or whatever, if you pay $2 for an ad-supported tier, you're going to end up paying more, just so you know. If you're like, wow, that's great, I can play for free on Xbox Cloud and all I have to do is watch 2 minutes of ads and play for an hour. No. In a year's time, they're going to be like, we've decided, with some bullshit corporate messaging that they always release. It's like, we had such a great response, so blah, blah, blah. They're going to raise the price to $10 a month. And pretty soon it'll be as much as Game Pass, by the way. And they're going to start forcing ads into Game Pass. So just be aware that this is like the first taste is free.
And finally, we got Ubisoft's latest financial results, and revenue is down. The publisher reported first quarter bookings of 255.8 million euros. That is down 9.2% year over year, although the company did say the results still came in slightly above guidance. Revenue also fell a lot, 13.7% to 268.2 million euros.
According to Ubisoft, this wasn't unexpected. They saw this coming. The company said it was comparing against a particularly strong quarter last year when Assassin's Creed Shadows generated significant revenue following its March launch.
One bright spot was Invincible Guarding the Globe, which Ubisoft said benefited from the release of the TV show's fourth season and a new in-game character.
As for other games, Rainbow Six Siege performed in line with expectations following the launch of Siege X. The Division 2 saw improved monetization with the Tier 8 Season 1 update, and the Crew Motorfest posted year-over-year growth in active users after its NASCAR-themed season and inclusion in PlayStation Plus.
All right, business all around. Business. Ubisoft also said its second quarter is off to a strong start, thanks to Black Flag Resynced, which has sold 3.5 million copies in its first 2 weeks, exceeded the company's expectations, and set a new Steam concurrent player record for the franchise with 105,000 players.
Ubisoft CEO and everybody's favorite, Yves Guillemot, said, quote, "The strong launch of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced in early July by Vantage Studios is an encouraging proof point. This launch illustrates the enduring appeal of the Assassin's Creed brand."
It's really the power of millennial appeal, maybe more like it. I don't know if they've got another one though. That was it. That was the one. That was the gun to fire.
All right, let's do a 5-second review. All right, I've decided to get into Kingdom Come Deliverance. Started with the first game. I realize I'm late to the party, but I'm trying. It has one of my favorite beginnings to a video game because, I feel like within 5 minutes, I get into some argument with a guy at a tavern, and me and my friends decide to throw shit on his house. So, fantastic. Loved it. Can't wait. I am thoroughly enjoying myself. My character is also terrible at sword fighting, so I feel like he's just like me for real.
I'll wait till you get to the extremely heterosexual camping trip. A good time.
Hell yeah.
All right, next up, Inside Games, as always, is on your side. At least we'd like to be. The free games have been pretty dry lately. Amazon Prime subscribers can claim In Sound Mind, which is a pretty neat walking sim horror game. Played it a few years ago. It's not bad.
Xbox Game Pass picked up Hell Is Us, which was a cool game. I played the demo. It was fine.
And PlayStation Plus plucked up Avatar Frontiers of Pandora for PS5 and Indigo Prophecy / Fahrenheit for PS4, among others.
Man, Indigo Prophecy is some David Cage classic. If you haven't checked it out, it's good for an evening for sure.
All right, let's move on to the games coming up this week. First up, EverQuest Legends. This is a newly reimagined version of classic EverQuest from its original release in 1999. Featuring all the fun magic and nostalgia of the original game, EQL is also packed with tons of new features and quality of life enhancements. It comes to PC July 28th.
Oh, don't pull me back in. Ugh. All right, Halo Campaign Evolved is a faithful yet modernized remake of Halo Combat Evolved's campaign. Experience the original story rebuilt with high-definition visuals, updated cinematics, refined controls, plus a brand new 3-mission adventure featuring Master Chief and Sergeant Johnson. It comes to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC July 28th.
Next up, we've got Shards. Shards. I want to be very clear about that. Shards of Order. A grim RPG with card-based combat where nothing stays dead. Lead a party of survivors through a world undone by shattered laws. Restore them and reshape the rules of the game, but be ready to face the consequences. Shards of Order comes to PC on July 28th.
Up next, Mistfall Hunter. This is a dark fantasy extraction ARPG. Combine skills, talents, and gear for each class and thrilling combat. Whether you team up or go solo, one thing remains certain. Only by fighting your way through can you return with a full haul. Good luck, Guild Hunter. Comes to PS5, Xbox Series, and PC July 29th.
Kusan City of Wolves is a high-octane, hardcore top-down shooter where players fight through a brutal urban jungle ruled by gunfire and corruption to save Haru, a girl fitted with a city-grade atomic weapon. Comes to PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Switch, and PC July 30th.
That sounds rad, I think. Yeah. Next, Mechaconda. Survive hordes of monsters and bosses while collecting cards, always cards, that add unique ability upgrades to the body of a small snake, Mechaconda. This game comes to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC on July 30th.
Up next, Truxton Extreme. Take down hordes of alien invaders with your power shot, Truxton Beam. I don't know. Who knows? Thunder Laser, Homing Shot, Starmine Shot, more. Don't forget to breathe as you face off against gigantic bosses in the ultimate battle for humanity's survival. Comes to PS5, Xbox Series, Switch 2, and PC July 30th.
And last but certainly not least, Corsair Cove. Build a sprawling pirate haven, raise a fleet to explore the high seas, and take on the crown to keep the age of piracy alive. From ale to flintlock pistols and from scallywags to squashbucklers, you'll need to manage complex production chains and govern a rowdy crew to reign supreme over the seas. It comes to PC July 31st.
I guess Truxton was a game 30 years ago. Sorry, I was in another place reading about the Truxton Beam. I didn't know that was a thing. Always learn something on Inside Games, huh? Hey, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the show. We always love doing the Roundup here. We appreciate your attention and your time and your support. It's every last crumb. We need it. We need it these days on YouTube. So thank you very much. Shockingly, some viewers give us even more than that. And no, I'm not talking about organs. We'd like to shout out a few patrons that support the show monetarily through Patreon. So thank you very much, Carson White, Redden003, and Jacob Croyle. You keep our games all patched up and our controllers charged. So thank you very much for that. Have a great weekend. Play some fun games, and we'll see you next time on Inside Games.
Just give me a little love.